everyone and welcome to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. So before we start the readings for this week, I just wanted to tell you just a quick little story. To be fair, I have, as you can see, this witch here this week on my table, and there's a story how I acquired this witch, okay, which I'm quickly going to sort of explain to you. There's somebody I watch called Brum Reseller, and I will put his channel link in the description box below. He's based here in the UK, and he sort of works for himself. And what he does, he goes around to the local car boot sales, he'll go to charity shops and what have you, and pick up items that are being sold, and then he will go and then resell them on his eBay account and makes just a little bit of an add-on to earn a living, as we all try and do. So yeah, I'm going to clip in okay, I'm going to try and clip in the little excerpt of the video where he goes to this man who was selling these beautiful dragons. They were like little dragon statues, and this witch was sort of amongst these dragons, and he took no interest to the witch. And I was watching the video thinking, oh my god, go for the witch, go for the witch. Okay, and he wasn't. He just took all these dragons and he did a deal with the dragons, okay, and then he was sort of still hovering around and he was looking at some bookends, and the chap turned around basically and said, you know what, mate, just give me £5 for the bookends and you can have the witch as well. And I was jumping for joy because I was like going, have the witch, okay. So I messaged him after and said, if you haven't sold it, could I buy it from you? I offered to buy it from him, and he said, I'll tell you what, he said, I'll do you a trade. He says, if you can do a reading for my partner, then you can have the witch. And I went, yeah, no problem. And that's what I did. So I gave him a reading. He gave me a shout out on his channel last week, okay, which I obviously clipped into the video. So yeah, he's worth a watch, especially if you're here in the UK, because you'd understand the concept of boot sales. He's just a nice chap, and he does some funny sketches as well within his videos. So I did say I'd return the favour back, so I'm going to drop his link in the description box below. Any of my subscribers that are interested, please go over and just support his channel.
Tenner on the lot.
What, all the dragons?
All these little things here.
It's 15.
15.
Yeah,
It's like 10.
Yeah, go on then. I'm not really good with
I'm
the.
here to get rid of it, you know what I mean? I don't want to take it over.
Oh, I'm not really good with offers. Oh, great, thanks for that, mate.
What's these for £2 each? I don't like them because they've got the Grim Reaper on them.
£2. What would you do on them? What are these made out of?
I'll tell you what, thank you. Give us another £5. Take that.
Yeah.
Them two, because they're bookends.
Yeah.
And have them two.
Yeah, I'll do that, yeah, so. Right. You just chuck them in there, yeah. There you are, there's your £5 back, so.
Cheers, young man.
Great, thanks for that, cheers.
Thank you.
Anyway, so let's get into the haul. So here we have it. Oh, hold on a sec. Hello? There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. Oh, there's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at...
There's somebody at the door.
There's somebody at the door.
Hello, children.
I sold a witch to a witch. If you read the comments on some of the videos. You might see somebody called Poetry Witch. I didn't realise she does readings, you know, like palm readings. And so I swapped her, the witch, for a reading. And the reading was really good. I'll put a link to her channel down below. Because, yeah, very impressive. She said stuff that nobody else could have known.
So my lovelies, that is how I acquired this lovely witch. So don't forget to check out the link in the description box below and show some support if you are interested. Okay, so now we will get on with the readings. I'm now going to be reading for the lovely star sign of Aries. So my lovely Aries, what did I have out in the poetic words for you this week? And they were, you are enjoying your own company, indulging in what makes you smile. Plans are being made for the future, even if you have to wait for a while. In order to tie up loose ends, a deposit will be needed for some. A meeting with someone wearing green will have a deal dusted and done. So somebody wearing green this week was important for you about clinching a deal or paying something to a person wearing green, okay, a done deal basically. And it's just saying you're enjoying your own company and doing things what make you smile this week. So it was quite a nice energy I picked up with you, Aries. Let's deal the cards out and let's have a look what's coming out for you this week. So what have we got for Aries? I've got round cards today. They were so difficult to shuffle. But we will persevere, guys. What have we got for Aries? Spirit, what do they need to hear? What do they need to see? Please bring out the message on the table for me. Right, let's have a dig in. I've got two there. So we'll go with what they are asking me to bring out. Oh, wow. I just read for Aquarius. And they had this coming out first, and it was the sword. But we've got the self with you. Beautiful colours on these cards. So the sword is saying there's a battle that you no longer need to fight. You can put down the sword and there's a new phase coming in here. It's a sort of a wake-up call with a streak of lightning that comes in this card, Aries, just to say, just don't waste any more of your energy. It's not your battle to fight, okay? So put down the sword and start to look after yourself. I just feel like you've been fighting somebody's corner, and it's like to say, put the sword down. It can also mean fighting your own battles, but the battle is coming to an end. And the reason being is you've got to start looking after yourself. For some of you, you have been sort of spreading yourself too thin with your energy, with the self card. And it's about bringing the energy back in, okay? Pulling back on your resources as well. Absolutely beautiful card there. So let's just get an overall energy then. What else have we got going on? Let's get a clarifier for this. And we have thinker. Some of you are contemplating to yourself, why can't I get off first base? It's as though you've got a foundation, a thought in your head, and you're just thinking of all the things that you need to be doing, but nothing is sort of been moving quick enough for you. But the foundation is there, okay? It's the universe saying to you, I know it's not moving as quick as you would like, and the wings of that fairy are sort of very downtrodden, okay? Very weary. But it's saying here that just hold on to your faith. Keep manifesting, keep thinking of these things that you wish to bring into fruition. Just going to get another clarifier for the thinker then out of another deck. So what else have we got for Aries? And it's education. So while you've got time on your hands, some of you, okay, it's saying here you need to brush up on some of your studies, educate yourself about a certain subject. It can mean that you've got your head in books anyway, okay, trying to fathom something out, maybe looking at a contract, maybe reading about a new job description, maybe looking at leasing agreements, okay, paying out ground rent or rent for a new property. It's literally looking at paperwork, guys. So let's have a look what your hidden psyche is feeling this week. What do they want to tell you, what your inner soul is feeling? So what have we got for Aries? And it's grieving, okay? So deep within you, your soul is grieving a loss. A loss of maybe despair of things aren't moving quick enough. A loss of when will this cycle ever end? But look at the massive big blue butterfly in that card saying don't lose hope, don't lose faith, because there's a glimmer of hope here. There's a transformation coming in for you. You could have heard, or you may have heard here of some sad news this week as well. When the grieving comes in, it's sort of preparing you. Like you may hear of some sort of sad news about a passing, okay? I don't sort of sugarcoat anything. Whatever comes through, I do sort of portray in the messages, guys. So let's have a look what the universe wants to add on to that message for you. Okay, let's just see what they want to bring out on top of the grieving card. And it's the magical map shifter. So it's just sort of saying to you here, there is something going to be coming in that you cannot see because he's wearing a blindfold. And it's sort of saying you've got to work with these energies. There's also this paperwork scroll here that I mentioned in this education card. There is something that you can't see that is going to be landing on your mat where you need to read a contract, paperwork, figures as well. That's coming in this week. So let's have a look at your animal spirit cards. What's going on there with those? What have we got for Aries? Oh, there's a card mixed in there. I have this quite a lot, you know. I think it's when my cats come on the table and they sort of knock the cards, I just pick them up and then there's random cards within. Oh, they had this as well, Aquarius did, the panther. And we've got the tarantula with you, both fire elements. And then we've got this add-on, but I'll come to this surprise card in a moment. But the panther is an angry energy, frustration. It could be you having a go at somebody or somebody having a go at you. But there's this feeling trapped energy here. I look at the spider's energy here as being trapped in a web, being lured in as well. You could have had a false sense of security. Somebody could have promised something, okay, spun this web of lies to you, and then the truth comes out and you go for the jugular. If this is not you, then there could be reversal roles where somebody thinks that you've led them down a garden path or told them the wrong information and they come at you. So however that resonates either way, but we'll just have a look at this card, okay? And it's the Five of Swords. So you're defending yourself here, or somebody is defending themselves against you. They sort of battle their way through family situations of late, and now they're sort of standing in front of you saying, come on then, okay, if you've got something to say, then say it, or you saying it to somebody else. And they're not going to budge because they feel they're right and you'll feel you're right, and this is where the loggerheads come in together. So this is one that you're going to have to work out yourself, but I do feel there's sort of both standing your own ground here, and neither party thinks they're wrong. It's that kind of an energy. So let's have a look at the messages from Spirit this week. What do they want to say to you? So what have we got for Aries? And we've got instinct coming out for you. And it says for you, follow your natural instincts. You are making the current issue more complicated than it needs to be. Trust in the universe, allow your intuition to guide you. You are always safe. I look at the colours, guys, because I work with colours, and it's brown and it means grounding. So there's something that's going on around you this week where you need some kind of grounding. But follow your gut feeling, follow your natural instincts, and you won't go far wrong. So let's get the fairy oracles going and see what they want to say this week. What have we got for Aries? And it's business venture, and Aquarius had this out as well. You've had such a mirroring, so if you've got any Aquarius cross watchers or Aquarius in your chart, then it might be worth checking out Aquarius's reading. But it's business venture, trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. It could be, if you're not working, it can be policies maturing, extra money, loans and what have you might be applying for. Or it could be, as it says, a new career, a new way of earning money as well, that the fairies are sort of telling you to look into. So my lovely Aries, don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs, and until next time, you take care of yourself. Bye then.